I think we'll just go live now. We're having lunch here. And I'm trying to see if I can try finding a phone mount here. Hold on a minute. I may have to use like a... Hey, Elvis, how you doing? We're having lunch here. I gotta clean the lens here. Holy cow. Please clean the lens a little bit here. There we go. We're having lunch here at McDonald's because I don't have time to eat at the dining hall. Plus, there's nothing really good at the dining hall today. Today's Sunday. Usually they would have something nice, but we're here at Longwood Galleria. So pretty much I'm only having... So McDouble is 440 calories, 150. I'm only having underneath 1,000 calories for lunch, and then I probably won't eat until like dinner time because I'm eating with a group today. But I hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully everything's going well with you. I should have used my points, but it's alright, whatever. But I'm doing well. You notice I look a little bit different because I did shave, but that's pretty much what's been happening. Right now I'm just waiting for my food, but I figured I'd just talk with you guys. So, went out yesterday to Somerville in Cambridge. We actually went to Harvard University. And yes, I did go to Harvard Yard, but I did not park in Harvard Yard. If anybody gets the joke, you know if you know. But yeah, I went out. I think pretty much Harvard University is like Otis land, so I didn't find anything special there. Harvard Medical has like, because it's part of Harvard, but they have like all sorts of different elevators. So they have a couple Northerns, Payne, but I'm just waiting for our food here. Hopefully everybody comes on. I did see. Oh, there's my food. Alright, got our food. I actually got an Oreo McFlurry for a dessert. Oh wow, they put so many Oreos in that. Holy cow. Grab mine. Oh good, I got the straws. Oh my god, it's so juicy, Jesus. Catherine, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I woke up like about an hour ago. Hey, what's going on? I send you a lift, enthusiasts. How's it going? Not much here, just eating lunch. And then I have to head to the studio. Before I film the bag. Oh, you are? Yeah. What are you busy with? If you don't mind me asking. probably not gonna be a long stream. I may go live at home. I don't know when. Turning 21 Wednesday. It's gonna feel different. Oh, cool. Filming a video. That's awesome. Hopefully, the video comes out nice. I just filmed 16 new videos for September. Halfway midpoint of September, you guys will have content. Oh, funny thing. I found an Otis Black button in the city. Boston University. It's in the Phonotonics building, right along the Mass Pike. Yeah, I got a large fry. Plus, I'm not gonna even eat till dinner anyway. Plus, let's see, I burned, I think, 800, about 1,000 calories yesterday. Yeah, well, have fun doing the video. That's awesome. Oh man, these fries are salty. Did they put enough salt on it? Yeah, I got 2 McDoubles. Plus, I don't eat till for dinner, I don't eat till 7 o'clock. So, because the dining hall is usually open till 8:30. Well, have fun filming the video, Catherine. Hopefully, comes out great. And I love filming videos. But have fun making the video. Love, maybe we'll ride the elevator over here. Oh, the cutest baby. I would have to say Otis because there's so many Otis escalators around here. I mean, I've seen Montgomery. There are Montgomery escalators at South Station, but I think my favorite one is Otis. For elevator, well, there's a lot of Delta Beckwiths around here, and Beckwiths. I would say, I think my favorite one for an elevator is definitely Otis, because for 2 reasons. One, I saw a black button the other day, which was really cool, and then there are a lot of vintage ones. Oh, there goes my stand. Knew that was gonna happen. Gush Up Cooking Vlog, how you doing? I haven't seen a Schindler port at all. I've only seen 5500s. We have a 5500 now on my campus. Yeah, do you think they put enough, hold on. Where's my phone? Oh, you're from Singapore. Holy cow. Yeah, do you think they put enough Oreo, crumbs in there? I didn't realize my mic was muted. I think when my phone fell, it probably muted it. I don't know why, but if you get the reference. It's fry mowing time. I'm not gonna eat all the fries, they're so salty. Hey, how's it going? Hannah Manic Rail Productions. Good morning to you. Yeah, it's only 11:30 there. Only 11:30, but put that aside for now. I don't think I've done a food stream in a while. Usually I don't stream when I eat, but for this occasion I am because... Oh, that's the plan. Yeah, I definitely don't want to visit Singapore, but it'll probably be in the near future because right now I'm still in college and I'm, trying to get my life together. But then once I have free time, definitely want to go to Singapore. There are so many places I want to visit around the world. Like, let's say UK, Singapore. That's one. Italy. I don't know why Italy, but what else? Japan. Oh, and China. But I think the place where around here, I am good friends with Andrew. Definitely gonna have to go down to Roanoke at some point. Although I am getting another elevator button. I already gotten a couple. Actually, I got a couple from this guy from Otis Elevator. Just a couple parts. But one of them's an Adams, and then the other one is like a basic Otis call button that we see today. Oh my gosh, that baby is so cute. And then I have the one other elevator button that I got from Andrew over the summer. I gotta clean my ears. There. Now I can hear. Guess they do got the Christmas decorations up. By the way, the elevator over here is a National GAL in this Galleria, which I'll probably show you in a little bit. But it's a little bit rare to find one up here. Usually they're all over New Jersey, what I've heard. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go live today, but I figured I'd just do this for a special occasion because I know somebody said they wanted me to go live, so. Hey, elevator fan, how you doing? Oh no. Yeah, apparently there is something going around. My sister got sick earlier. So, hope you feel better, man. Yeah, but I'm going live today because I have free time today. Oh yeah, those elevators at the Hotel Northampton were really cool. GAL, but the funny thing is that that weird lockout lockout for the basement was just really interesting. Excuse me. There. Sorry, McFlurry is good. Yeah, so I may go live. I don't know. I don't know when next time I'll go live, but I'm going live right now. But I may go live later this week. I don't know what's going on yet. Yeah, mix all those Oreos in. There we go. Okay, this might be the dumbest thing, but yeah, I just did the fry in McFlurry. Apparently my sister does it. So I'm gonna try it. This shit is good. You dump your fry. What? Ooh. Yeah, but with the salt, ooh. If you do go to Northampton, there is an elevator behind Main Street. It's 104. It has a Bay State. But if you do go to that, just to let you know, when you get to the 4th floor, there is a sensor right outside the door. And if you step out, they know that you're right there. So my advice, just don't step out of the elevator on that elevator. Go to the Central Chambers building, aka the Jared Chambers building. They have Adams. What's that other place? And then I think it's on. I don't know if it's on the main road or if it's Elm Street, but there is an Otis Black Button in that town. I think you have to look at my video. I think I specified the address. And then, what else? What else is in there? Thorns Marketplace. And then, I think that's all of the great elevators around there. But yeah. And then if you ever go down towards, East Hampton, there's an industrial area. It's called Riverside Industries. They have 3 freighters. One of them is a Bay State that has a really great motor. I think the best motor I've heard in Western Mass, hands down. There is an Eastern, and then there's an FS Payne freighter. And then in Keystone Enterprise, there is a Dover freighter. And then in Eastworks, there's a FS Payne freighter. There are a lot of cool elevators on Newbury Street. 132 has an ABC. 164 has also an ABC. That's really cool. Excuse me, I'm getting over allergies. There's a lot of cool small elevators on Newbury. 91 Newbury is probably one of the smallest elevators I found. 2 Park Plaza has a round elevator. I think it's a Montgomery. I don't think it is. In, I think, Post Office Square, they have an EPCO. That garage has EPCO. And then Clarendon Street, I think it's 232. It's still gated, but it got modded, but it's still pretty cool. There's a couple Mitsubishis. One of them is in the Seaport in the 400 Summer Street garage. There's another one at Raffles Hotel, which is in Back Bay. And then the other one is at MIT, building number 45. But there is a national over here, which is only common in New Jersey. It's really common in New Jersey. Apparently, I'd never seen one up north. So if you do come out to Boston, definitely check out those elevators. Or if you want to get a reference, go to my Boston elevators playlist, and you'll see the whole list of elevators I've filmed. I know that there are several. I filmed a lot more now, so there are some that are not out yet. But that won't be out till next year because I've already finished uploading the stuff from 2025, spring of 2025. So yeah, those are all the elevators there. There is also an Eastern elevator that's still original. It's in the Cambridge Antique Market. It's just north of Lechmere Station. So if you're ever in Boston, go up to Lechmere, get off there, and then just walk up Route 28. And then you'll see a sign that says Cambridge Antique Market. That's where the Eastern elevator is. I should have stopped by there yesterday just to see how it is. But I never had a chance. I'm probably going to stop back by my apartment so I can grab a charger for my computer. And I may show you actually a couple photos while I'm at it. I'm just thinking, Trish, I'm going to save my fries. I'm not going to throw them out. I'd rather not throw them out. I'm just going to finish my Oreo McFlurry and we'll head out. Oh, want to know something cool? Just look at this neon sign here. Sold sign right here. It's pretty cool. There's also one on the Starku Japan right there. And then... yeah, I think those are the only vintage signs I've seen. But Andrew, if you're watching this is pretty cool. A nice retro sign. I should get a phone stand for, Yes, I am in Massachusetts. I'm in Boston. I live in Boston only during my school year. But I'm from, like, Central Mass. So, like, Worcester, which is 45 miles away from here. Worcester is Boston's is a version of Boston from like 1990. It's the 1990s version of Boston. I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm from the Worcester area, but I live in Boston right now, so it's Worcester from Boston to Worcester. It's like 45 miles. So relatively, it may seem close on a map, but traveling distance is, I guess, about, I'd say, a half hour to an hour. Yeah, it is the biggest city in Boston. I guess it's the capital of New England because it's the largest city in the New England area. I think Providence is the second largest. I don't know. Then you got Providence, Hartford, Concord. Those are big cities. Well, not really big cities, but they're small, basic cities. But Boston's like the biggest city around here. And I love living in Boston. It's really nice. I mean, it may get boring time to time, but you know what? I kind of like the city. This Malvern Galleria feels like it's stuck in the 90s still. There's so many like neon signs still. It's insane. Alright guys, I'm just about finished with my Oreo McFlurry. And then we'll head out. Alright. I'm not gonna... Wait, hold on a minute. I'm just gonna put the fries here. Now. Ooh. I'll be right back. There's a seat in here, and then I'm gonna put the phone right there so I can put this in the bag. Alright, that should do it. Put my jacket on. And we'll walk back to the apartment. I'll burn some calories off while I'm at it. There goes my phone. I knew that would fall. Okay, guys. I think that's everything. Yep. Alright. We'll ride the elevator. I'll show you guys the elevator here. Yeah, it's got it kind of expensive around here. Yeah, McDonald's has gotten expensive around here. But here's this National elevator, so we'll go ahead and take a ride on it. Start by going up. I like the framing on the store. It's really nice. Oh, jeez, it just bounced so bad. So yeah, see, National. I'm in the Llama Galleria. Whoa, this thing is bouncy today. Yeah, see, National. It's only common in New Jersey, which is really interesting. I mean, if you could tell why it's National, you got these black buttons right here. GAL black buttons, almost. There's me in the mirror. Hi. And no bell. But yeah, that's the elevator. Oh, cool. Look at that. That was the art museum. So yeah, we're going outside Longwood Avenue here. Excuse me. Wow, that door's that's like, okay. Yeah, we're here at Longwood area. So we're gonna walk back to the apartment. It's not a far walk, so. I'm gonna have the camera faced around for a little bit. Actually, I'll just face it to me for now. But look at this. This place is usually busy. There's hardly any traffic today. This part of town is usually a lot busy than most places. We're in the hospital district too, so I don't think of it. Usually it'd be a lot busy here, but apparently it's not, which is weird. I've never seen it this dead around here. Ooh. I almost lost my step there, but yeah, usually the street is a lot busy. I've never seen it this quiet around here. Yeah, I got allergies. You could tell I sound a little bit nasally right now. Here's the Longwood Medical Building. This has an advanced GAL. I don't think it's even open today, because today's Sunday. We can look. Oh, no way. It is open. There used to be a pain here. We'll ride this elevator then. Yeah, I'm surprised this building is open on a Sunday. So yeah, this used to be a pain. But yeah, it's a small interior cab, and it's narrow. Has GAL fixtures. Did it pass? Actually, this one expired a couple months ago. But you know what? It passes on my inspection. This thing runs really great. Alright, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Yeah, surprised. Okay, so I'm surprised that building's open on a Sunday. Well, unless there are several businesses in there, I have no clue. Alright, we're gonna walk this way back to the apartment. Probably be easier. Actually, you know what? We'll go this way, because you know what? There's another road up here that I can actually take to get across there. So, yeah, but that's a GAL Advance. I have to refilm that. Maybe I'll refilm it next time when I'm down there. It's not far from my apartment, so. Last time I filmed that was in 2023. That's when I was getting used to this area. But I look different now than I did in 2023 because I had a full-on beard, but not really that. But it's starting to grow back in. By the way, what is your guys' travel plans for Thanksgiving or Christmas? Because we're planning on going to Maine in December. Okay, I gotta switch hands because my other hand is starting to kill me. We're planning on going to Maine if it's happening. I don't know if it's happening yet, but we plan on going to Maine at some point. Does the pedestrian signal talk when you push the button? Yeah, it does. Most places do. I think some of them still have like the chirp, but a lot of them do around here. Goodness, it is chilly out today. Let's see if this one talks. It doesn't even work. That's a bum. That's on our butt. I miss the Santa Fe. There's a Santa Fe over there. If y'all have been watching my videos for a while, you're probably wondering what happened to it, but I'll explain it here on live stream. So, over the summer, I took the car out to Provincetown. It was running great at the time, but July came around and the car started running horrible. So I was like, okay, all right. So we went to drive it just in town where I was staying in Buzzard Bay, and I get around the rotary, and all of a sudden it sounded like the it was like this, and I'm like, oh no. So I pulled into this mobile station just in the rotary, not in the rotary, but it's right off the rotary. So I look underneath the car and I don't see a problem with it. So I'm like, okay. So I continued to work. I called a friend of mine who drove home, and what we noticed when we were driving home, the tires were facing crooked. Like they were so usually a tire faces like that, but it was like almost like that. And I'm like, okay, that's not good. So we took it to a local mechanic, Manike. I'm gonna mispronounce this, Manike, which is in Wareham, and the guy there actually is really great. So he checked on the car, he called in the inspector, and he found out that the entire body on the inside of the car is completely rotted out. So at that point, the car was totaled. And he's gonna let me go. Thank you. We found out that the car was totaled because of the entire body underneath in the inside is completely rotted out. And at that point, and if we continue driving it, at that point, it would have just the car would have been split in half. So I was like, son of a, and I was like, okay. All right, excuse me. Hey, Sutherland, Pennsylvania, how you doing? So at that point, we had to get rid of the car. So we're only down to 3 cars now, so, which stinks because the Hyundai that we've had over 125,000 miles, if I rounded it up correctly. So we pretty much, because the only thing is that we never usually clean the undercarriage. We usually do, but since we have so many harsh winters around here. I'm doing good, by the way. It's just that it's really hard to clean the car. So at that point, we were like, okay, you know what? Because I live in Boston, I don't really use a car that often. So we decided to just take it up to Norfolk, Mass. I don't know how you spell it, but we took it to Norfolk, and my dad drove it. We were at work when this happened, and he said, yeah, it doesn't run great. So we made the choice to sell it to a guy in Norfolk, and yeah, so that's that. So we only have 3 cars now, and that's the pickup, the GMC, and the Traverse, which the Traverse is running great, by the way. We've put a lot of money on fixing that one. But I'm going to show you guys this here, now that we're off topic here. Now here's this brand new building. Yeah, it's a shame, but I think it was for a greater cause, because if we continued to drive it, we would have been in danger, because the way it was running was horrible. But it's been in our family since 2010, and my mother drove it, I drove it, and then Allie drove it, my sister drove it. And there was a lot of great memories too. But anyway, yeah, so it sucks that we had to lose a car, but here's the one thing I'll say. You can replace a car, but you cannot replace a life. So we made the right decision just to sell it to a guy. And I mean, we only really need 3 cars because A, I don't drive around here because there's public transportation, and B, I'm only here half the year. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you guys this. This is a brand new tower that's going up here on Simmons. This is the new Living and Learning Center. Going to be 1,000 bed residence, an athletic center, and dining facilities. Expected to be open in fall of 2026. So I like the project that's coming out so far. They're starting to get all the brick up, so once that's all up, they can start working on the inside during the winter. Yes, definitely. So continue. Those old cars, they say you could just run them to the ground, because old cars work better than new cars. Well, okay, I don't think this is true. Old cars run really great than new cars. Like, we ran the Hyundai to the ground, and we really pushed the limit. So definitely continue driving the old cars that you have, because it's better that way. Because getting a new car now would be really, it's costs so much for a new car. That's why we had the Hyundai, because we ran that thing to the ground. Because old cars are built to live longer. So that's what my grandfather told me. And that is true, actually. Because we still have, what's the oldest car we have right now? Well, the Silverado actually turned over 100,000 miles this summer, so. Yeah, 13-year-old cars. Ours was, so if we bought it in 2010, it was 10. It was only 15 years old. So we had a 15-year-old car, and it's a shame that we had to get rid of it. But you know what? It's for a greater cause. I mean, it was a Hyundai Santa Fe from 2010. Yeah, it was a 2010 Hyundai Santa Fe. But yeah, it was only 15 years old. So, well, you know what? It was a great car. And we actually had, the name of the car was Pearl, because it had that pearl blue color, which was pretty cool. But it sucks. But you know what? I think it's for the greater good. But anyway, enough talking about that. But yeah, we had a lot of good memories with it. But anyway, we're getting close to my apartment now. Man, excuse my allergies. I'm like, ooh, I am nasally today. Alright, we're about ready to turn on the road I live on. We're coming up by my place again. It's actually a really nice walk. I mean, even though it's cold out, but it's a nice walk. Oh, somebody's throwing away a TV, but it's broken. Oh. It's a good size, too. Like, if it wasn't broken, I would have taken this, but it's broken. Oh no, yeah. Transmission failure. Was it transmission failure? Cause that sucks. $11 years, yeah. I think a friend of mine has his, that is from like 2000. I think it's the 2000 Toyota Avalon. Okay, yeah, Andrew, 2000 Toyota Avalon, the world's cleanest car. Yeah, I figured. Transmission failure. That's not good. There's a squirrel. Hopefully I got it on camera. That squirrel's now famous. That's somebody's car is at a helicopter. Wow, fly down this road. Why would they fly down this road? Anyway, we're getting close to my apartment. Yep, we all know and love the Avalon. The world's cleanest car. Alright, now we're here at my apartment. It's not this building right here, don't worry. It's the building that's right in front of me. You'll probably get a glimpse of it when I turn. There you go. There's the green line right there. The green line runs right through here. 3634 and 3806. Whew, it is chilly outside. Okay, it's here. Yeah, I live on the top floor. And we all know and love these Kones. This one sometimes will act up. Like it won't. Okay. Alright, I refreshed the app. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys this video. This is funny. This is me scaring the pigeons at Quincy Adams. Oh. That was me scaring the pigeons. That echo is funny. Oh, this is what I gotta show you guys. I was on my way home. Oh. Wow. I was on my way home one night and we saw the Northern Lights. This is when I was heading back here. I got to see this, the Northern Lights. This was cool. I think the best I've seen ever in my life. Alright, I think these loaded now. No, they haven't. Why? Unless they have to sync. Hold on, let me see if I have to sync them to my, No, apparently they synced. I don't know why they're not. Oh, here we go. There we go. They're syncing now. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to put these in the oven so I can actually show you guys. Because I went on a, I got to go on the USS Constitution yesterday. Actually, I gotta just show you like right here. So before I got on the boat, this was in Charlestown. This is on I think Pleasant Street. Like, look at this. It doesn't even feel like you're in Boston. It feels like you're in a different place. And this is the Bunker Hill Monument, looking towards the city of Boston. This is on, I believe it's another road leading down to the USS Constitution, but this is pretty cool. Just look at that. It's spectacular. And there's the USS Constitution. Oh, I thought this was pretty cool. This is the Lego model of a naval ship. Yeah, different Charlestown. Charlestown in Boston. And this is the naval yard based on a map. So this is Charlestown right here. This is the naval yard here. This is just a little museum they've had here. The oldest, okay, so, no, not the oldest. The youngest person on the USS Constitution was 8 years old. Yes, I'm not kidding, 8 years old. And this is when we were on the ship. Well, this is looking up. And here is a couple of cannonballs. Cannonballs. And this is what they used on the ship. And yeah, by the way, height difference. I had to duck my head yesterday, and this is the only spot I can actually. Cause look at that, like you have to duck your head. This is on the berth deck, and this is a one of the sleeping quarters here, which is I think this is pretty cool. Like I like how this is turned out. And then here's the captain's quarters. I like this is a lot bigger in person. Like this is actually quite huge for the captain's quarters. And then here's the bell. This is the bell that we'd usually have to ring in case there was a an attack on the British are attacking. But and then I went to Harvard, and this is John Harvard, the founder of Harvard University. And I think that's it. Yeah. I don't know if the other photos have opened up, and I'm gonna look right now. They still haven't synced. They should be able to sync because I did save them. It's probably taken a while because I did save them. I don't know where they would be. Oh, this is cool. This is at Beachmont Station. Just look at that. This is actually okay. This was taken on my phone, not an actual camera. This is how close they are. Because this is zoomed in nine times. And there's a wild Nick. Here's Iceland Air. This one looks a little hazy because then again we were on a parking garage. But there's the Tobin and downtown Boston right there. This is at Wonderland. Actually, this is at Wonderland Station. Yeah, but this one I like. Let's see. Let me find another one. Let me see if I can. Let's see here. Oh, I got to see the brand new. Hey, hi, how you doing, Nick? How you doing? So this is the new Acela train that came through here. I finally got to see this in person. And then let's see what else I can find. I think I may have shown you guys this already. Yeah, I think I may have shown you guys this already. I'm just waiting for the others to, I'm waiting for my other photos to sync. I don't know why it's not working. Well, I know I did save them yesterday. I may have to wait for it to load, that's why. Yeah, I'm glad you made that decision because you know what? I think it's it really helped you out. Right. Right. We won't talk about it here because then again this is private conversation, but I think you made the right decision to do that. Let me see. No, this is not it. I'm trying to find it. Oh, you know what? I think I sent one to Nick. I believe I did. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Alright, I'm gonna try opening up my photos again. Oh, nice. Yeah, where is it? I know I saved it. Actually, I will show you guys something. I don't know where I could find it. Actually, I gotta scroll down to it. It is right here somewhere. Okay, so I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway. I think you may have saw it on Andrew's end, but what is hold on one second. Nice. Nice. Anyway, this is when I got to hold the original Diesel Lucy. Here, okay, so this is the button I have right now. Let me actually pause this so I can actually show you guys. Oh. All right, so there's the San Jose. Here's the Park elevator. Here's the Kone from Sweden. Portland and Schlier. And that's the GA Elecco that we have right now. This is on top of Pilgrim Monument. This is what I had to drive in, by the way. That was the fog bay. That was the fog bay that was coming in. And this is looking, I presume, east. This is looking east. This was looking north. And then I believe this shot, no, actually I have a different shot. There's the car, there's the car down there. This is looking south, or west, actually. The other one was looking south. This was looking west. So there's downtown right there. And yeah, this is what we had to climb up. Just look at that. That's when I officially got my elevator button. Here's the Pilgrim Monument right there. This was down at the beach. And there's another lighthouse over there. Okay, so Nick just sent me this. I think he said I could show it, right? Okay, so it's just Foxhall. Okay, yep, all right. These owners at Foxy, Mass. Tallest building in the whole, there's the field. Probably the best video I've gotten. These are not busy right now. It's always a good sign. There goes. That's it. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad you got actually a good take on that. Oh, it's on sale. Cool. All right, let me go back to my photos here. There we go. So back to what we were doing. By the way, that was a good video, Nick. There's another lighthouse out there. Here it is looking at Provincetown. This is looking back towards where we were. That's Route 6 down there. That fog was right over here, so I literally had to drive through that. Yep, that's right, P-Town. Here's an old ice cream joint that's still open. Oh, listen to this. That was funny. We're up, so this is up by, do you have any ears? There you go. This is up by, Race Point. Here's all of us together. There's Zach. There's the other Zach. There's me. And then there's Andrew. This is Zach number 1 right there. That's his Zach. And then that's me. This is pretty cool. And then there's Race Point right there. This is what I wanted to see. And then there's Pilgrim Monument in the haze. I thought this was pretty cool. Look at this anchor here. This is pretty cool. And then here's Race Point Lighthouse up close. And there's Zach. And then there's me with my, this is the first photo of an outdoor elevator. And there's a plane. And then here's a bunch of seals. They were hanging all around, well, today I had lunch at McDonald's, but we had lunch at this place right on the water in Provincetown. I think it was a hot dog joint. And there's a Zach.
And I just shove it in his face like this.
This is funny.
My anus was twitching today.
That was my favorite. Oh, this one's funny.
Zach's too scared of the water. Now he's walking back. I got no idea.
He great, yeah. He gave us the he gave us the middle finger. It was funny. This is another up close of Pilgrim Monument. And then this was photos he took of me. This one, okay, this one I like. And then there's me with the other Zach. And then there's me with Andrew. Okay, this is what's funny. I'm actually at the same height as Andrew, which is insane. Like, this one I like. This is one with Race Point coming out of my head. And then there's us together. This is in front of Race Point. And then this is my favorite one of Race Point right here. This one was pretty cool. And then there's me on Race Point. And then this is when he took the drone out, so this is pretty cool. And then I was at work when he did this, but this is the Sagamore Bridge. So he went by and took the drone up and where the Sagamore Bridge is, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is funny.
Oh my god.
This is me scaring Zach.
Hi, oh my god. I could say other words.
And then there's okay, so when we were camping, there's a friend of ours next door. They're seasonal, and they have wood. I think it's a woodchuck. But yeah, this is cool. Okay, so all right, this was the Santa Fe that we had. This was the Santa Fe here. This was the car that we've owned, but now it's gone. And there's a boat. Apparently there was a fire here. There was a fire in Roanoke at the Roanoke City Market. Here's another outdoor photo. And this is when Andrew took these pictures of this lighthouse. There's us together on the P-Town chair. There's another seashell. This is a cool pic. And then that's work. Okay, so I finally was able to upload these to But this is the Jersey Shore when we were in August of last year. And then this is the State House. Yeah, see, this is photos I've taken on my Nikon camera that I finally uploaded. This is the boardwalk here. And this is actually on the Ferris wheel, so this is facing Seaside Heights, Seaside Park. And then there's a United plane. I finally uploaded that. Now, okay, so here's a better view of it. This is all of Seaside here. And then the other side is Tom's River, so that's a bay right there. And there's my dog. Yeah, so those are pretty cool. Now, did they finally go through? No, not yet. Why? Actually, I may show you guys. I don't think I have it. No, I don't. What's going on in the world of YouTube? I got so many notifications here.
Alright, we're here at the Renaissance parking garage in Boston. Do the honors. Alright, listen, guys.
Alright, tell me if this is cursed or not. This is a Delta Beckwith, but listen.
Way too cursed.
That's cursed. That's definitely that's really cursed. That's a Kone. That's a Kone bell on a Delta Beckwith.
Yes, what he said. Ground. So. Well, maybe I don't. Alright, we'll pause till we get back. Alright, after that little fail, I think we found where we need to be. Alright. I'm actually gonna start downstairs. I'm gonna call it upstairs. Alright. So here's the other elevator here. Let's call it up. These also have the Cobra buttons. Look at that. This one has an actual bell. Alright, so have something soon, please. Alright. Got a bell. Oh. Cool, then up.
Nice. So, wow, we've been going for an hour and I'm already... I'm gonna stretch. Ugh, my back hurts. Ugh. There we go. So, I'm probably gonna hop off here in a few minutes because I want to be able to work on some stuff. But we had lunch. But yeah, so I'm not sure when I'll go live again. So maybe not until next month. I don't know what's going on yet, but other than that, hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. I know today is NFL day, or the NFL is gonna be on soon, so probably gonna watch some football this afternoon. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I guess I'm gonna end it here. So until the next one, see y'all soon.